Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Chasing the Supernatural. I am your host, Josh Bender. Hope everybody's staying warm tonight. We got a great show for you tonight. I have Justin Brown and Diana Clough from Interface Death. I'm going to go ahead and bring them on the show. We have a lot to talk about this evening.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. How are you guys doing this evening?
I'm good.
Doing wonderful.
Awesome. You guys are investigators and lead investigator Justin Brown and spiritualist Diana Clough from Interface Death. That's an interesting name. It's definitely different. You want to tell us a little bit about how you come up with that name?
Yeah, sure. I don't know if I'm pretty sure I've told Diana the story. It's an interesting story, interesting question. It is original. What you usually get is Paranormal Society of this, that, or the other. Something along that lines. But before I knew I was going to try to form a group to go out and do this sort of thing, I was into music. I ran sound and was a sound tech for a lot of bands. I actually played in a heavy metal band, and I wanted to do a heavy metal project, and one of the names that I liked for the band was Interface Death. And the inspiration for that title was my father just passed away around 2011, and in the 6-month period, his father and mother both died right before he died, and I lost 3 family members, like boom, boom, boom. So I got a healthy dose of death and a good look at it, and at the end of that, little experience of death, it's just like, okay, you're going to die. It's just like a big slap in the face. So you get faced with a question, okay, well, if you die, is it over, or, does something continue? Is there something worth hanging on to? So I had this idea, how people try to interface or connect with the other side, what's out there beyond death. So I thought it was a cool name for a band, but that project fell through. So once I decided, hey, I'm going to try to do some type of paranormal research project, I thought, the name kind of had an interesting correlation with paranormal research and researching life after death and, such things. So that's pretty much how that got introduced.
You guys travel quite a bit. You have a pretty large area that you cover.
It seems like we're extending it every year. This is our 3rd year, so we've booked investigations almost clear to Illinois, and we go and starting to go into Kentucky and West Virginia this year. So it started with around a 100-mile radius from southern Ohio. Now it's extending out to about 300 miles. But we focus on southern Ohio area. It could incorporate the nearby states. But we try not to spread thin. We try to really dig into places around. We go to certain places again and again, and to further research, try to replicate or try to find reasons why, why is it happening at this certain time and why not. But we try to do our best to extend our reach as far as the research goes. We don't pretend to be paranormal experts. We don't pretend to be scientists. I mean, it is more of a hobby and an interest, but there is a passion behind it. There is a very sincere and legitimate interest as far as it being personal, as far as it being, some type of research involved, because we do involve scientific methods and ideals, and we do involve, the spirit aspect of it. Some people have beliefs, some people just want to see it go, and then you have a lot of people out there just want to have a thrill, but we're not those people. We like to have fun, but we don't, we're not one of those people that say, oh, we're an expert, and this, that, and another. We're just people like anybody trying to figure out what's going on, more or less.
Mm-hmm. No, that's good. That's what I like. That's what I did find out, that whenever I was watching your videos and stuff, I picked up on that really quick. And you also have another YouTube series, Science versus Spirit.
Right.
And I did watch the intro on that, and it looks pretty interesting. I'm going to keep watching your videos for sure. I watched a vlog that you had posted, and I can't remember the date, but there was something that stuck out whenever you were talking about it, and I like how you said that you're always willing to learn, and that you don't claim to be an expert, like you just said.
Right.
And you're open to any kind of feedback. And you say that at the end of a lot of your videos. Give me some feedback, whether it's something that people don't think is right, or they're agreeing with you. It doesn't matter. You accept that feedback, and that's how you progress in the field. Getting feedback from different people and coming up with your own ideas, and it's research. So you're trying different experiments.
Right.
You also don't present your EVPs in video clips as evidence. You show them to people, and so they can form their own opinion. And you call them experiences instead of evidence or proof. And I like that too.
And sometimes that's hard to kind of convey, and that's what I might sound like a broken record, but they'd be like, well, it's not evidence, but you might get tricked into saying that because we watch the TV shows and we watch the crime dramas, and we're kind of like, you're tricked into saying, oh, this is my evidence, but at the end of the day, you're just kind of like, okay, this is more of an experience, like you said. It's more of like, okay, this is what we recorded. What do you